is only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We got a battle report for you today. We're doing a fun meme list, which is the 8 Chaos Demon Princes versus Space Marines. We got our boy Keeble, son, actually playing on the channel. He's getting into 40k, been playing for about a couple months. Actually went to his first RTT last year, which was great. So I always say, if your kids are getting into 40k, make sure they're having fun, make sure they're playing whatever they think is cool, and just teach them the basics. Like, if you go into 40k as trying to make them super competitive, 8, 9, 10, 12-year-old, they're never really going to have fun. They're not going to pick it up. Let them have fun just by rolling dice, playing whatever they think is cool, and just throwing whatever colors they want on their models, because it's their models, or your models, their models. But just let them have fun. So we played a fun meme list against him, just to kind of throw some dice and play his army Space Marines. And it's funny because he plays Night Lords as well, which is how we kind of clicked and talked about Chaos the whole time. But we were at a Top Deck in Jersey, if you guys are familiar with the area. They have a really, really huge, awesome store. One of the biggest product stores I've seen for 40K. And with this mission, we are playing Take and Hold, which is basically just hold one, hold two, hold more at the end. He's actually playing fixed. I'm playing tactical. And like I said, if you want to run this list, 3D models are great. It's good because it's not going to be super competitive. It is a fun list and can do well, but it's not. I would just go 3D models. 3D models are cool. There are really, really cool Warhammer models that you guys can buy for Chaos Demon Princes. But I think half of these are 3D prints, really, really cool 3D prints. And the other ones are Games Workshop old school models. So we're going to get into the list. This is a picture-by-picture battle report, 30-minute report. Just going over tactics, ideas, what we did good, what we could have done better. If you guys are Patreons, appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Wouldn't be doing this without you. If you guys want these videos ahead of time, head over to patreon.com. We actually post specific battle reports for our Grandmasters. And if you want to get in the competitive scene, head over to Patreon and sign up for the competitive Dirtbag, where you get to message me one-on-one, go over list, tactics, all the fun stuff. And Grandmasters, you get to see specific lists you want to see on the channel, either live on our Monday battle reports only on patreon.com, or live battle reports that I get to do for you guys if you guys are Grandmasters. Make sure you're messaging me so you get full benefit of being a Dirtbag Patreon. So let's get into the list, and then we'll get into the battle report right after. All right, today for Chaos, we're trying out the meme list. We got 3 Flying Demon Princes, Slaanesh, Khorne, Talisman of Burning Blood, Intoxicating Elixir, 3 Walking Demon Princes. We got Nurgle, Slaanesh, and then we have 2 Chaos Demons Princes with wings, both Nurgle, because we have to have 2 Nurglings for battle line units now. 2 Cultists, both Nurgle, 3 Bikes, all Nurgle, and that's 2,000 points. All right, Jason, what do we got?
All right, so I have Marty's Calgar with 3 Bladeguard and 2 Beatrix. I have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts with Microplasma. 3 Inceptors with plasma weapons, and 10 brick of Terminators with 1 Assault Cannon, and 5 Chain Fists and 5 Power Fists. 10 Hellblaster Squad, 1 Assassin, 5 Infiltrators, 5 Scouts, and Imperial Henchmen.
And what's that thing?
Neuropulsar. Execution it.
Toughest 12?
Yes, toughest 12. Yeah.
All right, guys, so those are the lists. This is the terrain setup. It's 9 inches from the center in the corners. This is the new terrain we actually had sponsored from Rexar's Lasers. They're actually in the link below. If you guys want free shipping, use the code Dirtbags, or just Dirtbag. It's actually in the link below. But super awesome material. It's the wood material that you could just use wood glue to put together, and then the clear plexiglass. You can really put whatever you want on it. They have their logo, and we put the Dirtbags logo on all the other ones, and it's exactly the way Games Workshop has it intended. So all these are first floor line of sight blocking. These little gaps in the things, we're actually playing as first floor line of sight blocking. Everything else is just what you see is what you get. These are the 2-inch terrain setups right here, so that way you guys can just move right over that if you're a vehicle or monster. And then if you have fly, you basically just measure up 2 inches, go over, measure down 2 inches, but basically the same distance. And then for us, this is our setup. So we got 2 Demon Princes, 3 Demon Princes, 1 Demon Prince. We have 1 in Deep Strike, 2 in Deep Strike. We plan to rapid ingress the Corn guy because he just beats so much ass with that guy, with the Talisman of Burning Blood, and 1 Deep Strike of the Nurglings. And then for him, he's got a couple guys in reserve. So obviously he has the jump pack dudes, the other guys walking on, and the Terminators deep striking as well. And then he's got little scouts up front, big Cowgore dude in the back there with some more scouts, Dreadnought, big ass tank, which I'm not sure if we can kill with this list, and then a bunch of scout guys that I can't come within 12 over here behind that terrain feature. So he did fixed. He went for assassinate and bring down, which obviously makes sense. All my guys are characters, and they're all bringing down targets. So all he has to do is kill shit, and he basically could win the game. And then for us, we did tactical. So let's get into the first. This is deployment over there. First mission, or first he gets turn 1, so he scout moves up in case he has to get. He wants to kind of block and not put anything on the center objective, because if he does, and I get that secondary, I could get points for him being there. So he moves up his guys. Doesn't have a lot of targets turn 1 because I literally hide everything I possibly could. We have Nurglings up in that corner over there. So he picked the one where he can advance and shoot still. So he tries to advance everybody up in range, so that way if I do peek out, he can just overwatch the shit out of me. So that was his turn 1. Nothing really crazy. Can't really kill anything. Can't bring it down. So that was about it. For us, our turn 1, we actually get extend battle lines and aerial denial, which again, both are pretty good for us turn 1. So we used our cultists right here, who basically got us aerial denial. They just started on the other side of this board. They advanced up, all got wholly within 6. He didn't have anybody within 6 or 3 inches of the center, because the Nurgling Demon Prince with wings was able to kind of move up, charge the scouts, and finish off the scouts. So we got 5 and 5 on turn 1, which was pretty good starting turn 1. And then everything else kind of waited. So me and him were just joking, like, honestly, in a competitive scene, you literally would just wait for your opponent to either make a mistake or give up too much. For us, all we really gave up was cultists and 1 Demon Prince, which is still kind of behind the terrain, but he can get a little line of sight with this big ass tank over there if he wants. And then Nurglings waited over here, so that way he can't deep strike really anywhere in my backlines. So I try to block out as much as I can. We put the bikes up here to block out this corner. Nurglings advanced up to get over here to block out there. We have a huge 9-inch blockage, like basically all over here, right, where he can't drop his Terminators. So that was the goal of us for turn 1, is if he comes in turn 2 with his Terminators, we want to push him back as far as possible, which is what you always want to be doing if they have anything in reserves. So that was our turn 1. Pretty simple. Turn 2, he moves up his tank, gets a bunch of shots, and kills all of my cultists pretty easily. This thing was able to advance up and get line of sight onto my walking Slanesh Demon Prince, which I'm getting more Demon Princes. Thank you, Sam. We have these guys deep strike in the corner here to blow up my bikes, because the bikes, he knows his dad runs them all the time, and they are really good for secondaries. So if you can take out the bikes as soon as possible, kill the bikes as soon as possible. So his 3 damage guys come down and just blah, all the bikes gone. And then we able to make some saves on our Demon Prince over here. This guy didn't really get shot. These guys are just waiting, and this Nurgle Demon Prince got down to 6 wounds. And then he tries to charge it, tank shock it, and didn't really do too much to it. Then these guys basically came out of hiding a little bit. This Demon Prince rapid ingressed up here, so that way he can do something next turn. So at the end of his turn, I rapid ingressed this dude in his backlines with Talisman of Burning Blood to go freaking ham on the back squad. And then his other guys ran up to the objective, moved up to the objective. These guys have the 12-inch bubble, so you can't really do anything over there. Let me make this smaller for you guys. Yeah, so the 12-inch bubble kind of stops me from really doing anything in this corner over here. So, but we got another juicy target to go after, some bikes to kill some of the dudes over there, and up here we got another Dreader to go after. So, a couple options to go. So our turn 2, we go for behind enemy lines, which we already have one guy back there, and then no prisoners. So we have to kill shit and get people behind enemy lines. So we already have one guy behind enemy lines. I have to deep strike my other two demons, basically in the same spot as the other guy was, so that way I can get more behind enemy lines in case this guy dies. So they get down all within 9 inches of the scouts over here and over there, so that way if they do make the charge, they make it. If not, it's fine. They already have behind enemy lines. These guys rapid ingressed up here. Again, we're controlling where he's rapid ingressing because the bikes moved up here to hopefully kill some of the jump pack dudes. The Nurglings took some hits. This Demon Prince came out to play. This Demon Prince ran away. This guy backed up, and then these two are coming up after the tank. The tank only has 2 wounds left after me fighting back in his turn when he charged me. And then down here we have the Demon Prince charging up, who has the elixir with the 3 bikes to try and kill these 12-inch bubble marines, as well as the dread. So the Nurgling Demon Prince, who's on my backfield, basically chilling back here to get some shots off on these guys with his 2 damage gun. This is Sticky from the Cultist, turn 1, and then I believe that is it. So we got behind enemy lines for 5 pretty easily, and then no prisoners. We had to kill some stuff. So I think we killed the tank. We killed these guys down here. We killed those guys, and we have a bunch of dudes in combat with our Demon Prince over here in his backfield. So this is basically the end of my charge phase. So we get the charge off on the tank, we kill the tank. We get the charge off on this guy, take him down to 6 wounds, because when you charge him with the Demon Prince, you roll 10 dice for every, or 1 dice for every wound you have, so 10 wounds, 10 dice. On a 4+, you take mortal wounds, which is insane. So we did that, that's how we were able to get him down to 6. We did, all these guys are dead but 1 with 1 wound left. And down here, these guys failed the charge, but they did kill all of the dudes over here. And then this guy charged in, did some mortal wounds, and didn't really do a lot in combat. Then this guy failed his charge. Nurglings made their charge. So he's got 1 guy left in combat, stuck around 3 Nurglings. And then this guy just murdered all of the guards that this character was bringing with him. All the Blade Guard and his 2 henchmen with them as well. So all that's left is Calgar with our Demon Prince just on the other side of the wall, just staring at him. So if you were to kind of run away, Demon Prince would have to run around, but he's speed 12, so he's pretty quick. But then his Terminators basically have to come back and finish off my Demon Prince. He does still have an assassin right there, just kind of chilling, waiting to pounce. And that was my turn. So his turn, he basically is able to fight back, take this Demon Prince down to 6. This Kaldis assassin got picked up, brought back down on that objective. These guys are all whittled down, so he has 4 wounds left. He has 6 wounds left. 2 bikes. This guy is down to 7 wounds because he has a Feel No Pain. He's pretty tanky. 2 up, 4 up with a 5 up Feel No Pain. These guys walk on the side table edge over here, the plasma dudes. So they walk on the side. Try and get some shots off on this guy, and plasma into a toughness 11, I believe, toughness 10, is wounding on 5s. So full rerolls to hit, but wounding on 5s with no rerolls is kind of tough. So he took this guy down to 8 wounds. So he did 2 wounds on my Demon Prince walking in from reserves, and I don't think anybody died. That's what he was trying to do, was shoot him, do damage, blow yourself up, and then shoot again, and none of them died because he didn't roll any ones. So good job. Good job, Jace. Down here, he brought his Terminators back to try and get into combat with my dude. Yeah, it's just Demon Princes fucking everywhere on the table right now. We have 1 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still alive, just running around. It's like Demon Prince Circus over here. All right, so for his turn, he's basically, by turn 3, he's got 8 for assassinate and 6 for bring it down. So he's killed a total of 2 guys with 2 bring it downs. And that was about it. So over here, we move up our Nurgle Demon Prince, who has 6 wounds left. Our bikes moved up. We can shoot in combat because he is a vehicle. And over here, this guy is trying to help out the Terminators that killed the Demon Prince backed up because he doesn't want to die. I think he has 2 wounds left. I spent a CP to fall back, shoot, and charge. So he fell back, This Demon Prince screwed up to try and get in combat. He's got one character, the character with the Terminator, and a couple of the Terminators left over here. So with 3 damage weapons from the Demon Princes, they just murder Terminators. And then we have 1 bike left with his solo jump pack dude still alive with 1 wound at the top corner. Over here, this guy is trying to fall back. He's got 2 wounds left after us just slap fighting over here. Strength 12. So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, I believe. Wounding on 3s. So, and then 4 up invuln save. So if I keep making my invuln saves, this guy's not really going to die, which is basically what happened. This Demon Prince, 4 wounds, is kind of moving closer to try and get shots off on the assassin. I don't like it on the objective. Assassin lives and steals 5 points from me, which is great. I think because I had tempting target and defend stronghold. So that was the target he wanted to attempt. So I had to try and kill it, and I failed to kill it, so I didn't get tempting target. But I did keep it either way. Then on his next turn, this is basically what we have left. This Dread has died. This assassin's still alive. That guy's still alive. This Dread finally kicked the bucket. And then up here we have my Demon Prince with 2, character, Terminator, Demon Prince pretty much still alive, and 3 Nurglings kind of just chilling. These Plasma dudes are about to run out and try and kill my Demon Princes down here. And that's basically where they ended up. So they can kind of run up and just shoot one of these guys to try and get assassinate and bring it down, because that's really all he's trying to focus on. And then over here, he finally killed my other Demon Prince, which got him another assassinate and bring it down target. And then this guy is, I believe, on 8 wounds left at the top here. Nurglings slowly advancing in his deployment zone. Assassin backs up. This guy finally comes over. He's battle shocked. And that I have nothing on the center objective. This one's still sticky, and we're fighting over this one down here. So he makes the charge. I don't know why. He basically is trying to kill my guy as soon as possible. He blows up this Demon Prince pretty easily with all of the plasma, and then he charges to try and get the last wound off on this guy. He doesn't die. So since he doesn't die, I'm able to swing back and kill a bunch of guys left. So basically, it's the end of the turn. We're at top of 5 now. He's just trying to get more assassinate, bringing down points. And then over here, he's not able to kill this guy. This guy has 5 wounds left. So on my turn 5, we're basically just focused on secondaries. We have cleanse and secure no man's land. So as long as I can cleanse one of these 2 objectives, I think you can cleanse this objective as well, but which is what we did. So cleanse and then secure no man's land, which if we control any of these 2 objectives, we get points. So we get 5 and 5. So in this game, we did really, really well with secondaries. I was surprised we honestly picked great secondaries, and he did pretty well for his secondaries. He killed 4 Demon Princes, which got him 16 for assassinate. And then he got 12 out of 20 for bring it down. So he needed to kill another 2 or 3 more Demon Princes, which would have maxed out the assassinate and bring it down to 18. And then the take and hold, which is kind of what killed him, because he wasn't able to basically hold the objectives more than the first 2 turns. So turn 1 he got 5, turn 2 he got 10, and then the last turn he got 10 for holding the bottom objective and the top objective. And then for me, we finished off with 50 for the primary. So 40 for the secondaries, really good, and then 50 for the primary. We finished up with 100 to 63. Thank you, Jace, for the game. It was an awesome game. Really cool to put Space Marines on the table, especially coming from Keevil's son, who is obviously one of the best Chaos Space Marine players in the world. So learning from your dad, who's one of the best players in the world, is really, really cool. But like I said, if you're teaching younger kids how to play, just go over the basics. Like he knew kind of what he was supposed to do every single turn. Focus on secondaries, try and move your guys in ways where you're not going to get shot off the table, stuff like that. So teach your kids just basics, and eventually the skills and lessons learned will come after every single game. And Jace already knows that if you're going to play one of us, we're going to teach you, have fun, but also we're going to do the dirtbag way and try and win the game, because obviously he kicks our ass all the time. So we got to, send it back and kick his ass every once in a while. So great game, Jace. It was awesome. But hopefully you guys like that battle report. Again, 8 Demon Princes is super fun. You have 3 Winged Demon Princes, Chaos Space Marine, 3 Walking Demon Princes, and then 2 Demon Princes of Nurgle flying, which comes out to exactly, I think it's like 500 points for reserves. I try to get a Nurgle Great Unclean one in there, but it's just not enough points. You can't go Great Unclean one and a Flying Demon Prince. You just don't have enough points. So I did 2 Flying Demon Princes instead of that. But let me know if you like these types of battle reports, super fun ones, but still competitive. And let me know what you want to see next. Head over to Discord if you guys are new. If you guys want to support the channel, you like more of these contents coming out, and obviously more often, a lot more tactical videos are going to be coming up in 2024. We're so close to 10,000, guys. You need to go down and hit the subscribe if you haven't already. We have about 60% of the subscribers not subscribed to the channel. Even though you click on the videos, watch the videos fully, and take the tactical tips, make sure you hit the subscribe so these videos actually pop up for you guys and you guys get to see more tactical videos coming up. That all comes down to the subscribe button. So guys, appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you in another video soon. What's up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are thinking about joining the Patreon page, we're going to go over each tier and how it's going to benefit you and what you're looking for specifically to get out of 40k in 10th edition coming up. There's a lot of stuff to go over. There's a lot of tactical videos up on the channel, which is for free. There's going to be a bunch of perks that you get specifically for being a part of the Dirtbag Nation Patreon page. So first off, we have the first tier, which is $1 a month. You guys get first access to the videos over at patreon.com. You also get access to the Discord, which is specifically a private link in the Discord that only Patreon members can see. So you guys will have first access to that. Also a benefit is Patreons over the Dirtbag Nation get live streamed games on patreon.com streamed from YouTube, but this only links specifically for the patreons.com. So not only do you get first access to these videos, you also get to see live stream games specifically only on patreon.com. The next tier is the Justicar. You guys get a shout out on every single video on YouTube. You also get to support us a little bit more. You get first dibs at voting on Discord, as well as you just kind of say, hey, I just want to be a Justicar Dirtbag and support you guys a little bit more than that $1 a month tier. But you get all the same access as well as the different color over on the Discord. So the third tier is the competitive Dirtbag. This tier, you get a lot more one-on-one coaching. This is a lot of the Dirtbags over on the Dirtbag Nation. They are able to send out messages one-on-one, go over list ideas, tactics, anything you guys want to talk about. When I was getting into 40k, or really any game in general, I always wanted to message the top players in the meta and just ask them questions. This $10 a month tier gets you that opportunity to message us one-on-one on Discord, so that way we can actually coach you, give you our insights, suggestions, and that's going to get you better at the 40k 10th edition as a whole. So that tier alone, just $10 a month to have one-on-one coaching, one-on-one messages anytime throughout the month, that's going to be a perfect tier for you guys. Even if you're brand new to the game, we go over 1,000 point list, 1,500 point list, 2,000 point brand new starting list, team list, anything you guys need. That's what the competitive Dirtbag tier is for. Also, you get a little bit red number name tag on Discord, so people know that you're really serious about getting into the competitive scene. The Grandmaster Dirtbags. This is the all-in-all $25 a month tier. You get one-on-one coaching, everything we said prior to this, but you guys get to see me, Mike, any of the other Dirtbags play your specific list that you want to see tested out live on one of our battle reports. You guys get to mention, suggest videos you guys want to see coming up on patreon.com. So you guys get the above first tier benefit of everything that we do over at Dirtbag Nation. All the support mainly comes from you guys supporting us over here at Dirtbag Nation. And Grandmasters, I can't thank you enough, but for $25 a month, you get one-on-one coaching and anything you want to see live on the tabletop. So you get to see a professional play right in front of you. You guys get to kind of like see it one-on-one, and I'm actually making this specifically for you. There's also TTS events that you guys can suggest. If you guys want to do a first 1 or 2 turn run through on TTS, we can actually log in and coach you one-on-one with that. If you guys see us at any GTs, you guys get special benefits, free dice, stuff like that. Anytime you purchase a merch thing on Discord, you guys get a free limited edition Dirtbag dice sent to you with every single purchase on top of that. So there's a lot of benefits coming up with the Grandmaster Dirtbag. Because I can't thank you enough for supporting us. Definitely let me know which tier would be best for you if you go over to patreon.com and specifically go to a tier. And make sure you don't forget to message me up on Discord. That's where we check every single day. If you guys are really into getting into 10th edition 40k, head over to Patreon, join the competitive Dirtbag or the Grandmaster. Message me as many times as you possibly want, and I'll coach you the best I possibly can on any specific army that you guys play. Mainly our armies right now, currently, going into 2024, is going to be Chaos Space Marines, Grey Knights, Death Guard, and then we have Custodes, Sisters, and I think that's it going into the Wings of 2024. But again, any other army that you guys play, we have other coaches lined up for the Dirtbags that are ready to take on that role of the competitive Dirtbag page. So guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for joining the Dirtbag Nation if you guys are already a part of us. And we'll see you in another video soon.